I remember what it feels like to be weak. I remember the smell of the dungeon floor. I remember the taste of copper in my mouth. I remember looking up at monsters that were bigger, faster, and stronger than me, and realizing that I was nothing more than prey. I was the world's weakest. That was my title. That was my identity. And looking at you right now, I see the same thing. You were living your life like an E-rank hunter. You were walking into the dungeon of life with a dull blade and no armor, expecting to survive. You were expecting a handout. You were expecting a healer to patch you up every time you get a scratch. You were waiting for a high-ranking guild to come and carry you to the boss room. Nobody is coming. That is the first lesson of the system. In the double dungeon, when the statues started moving, when the god looked down at me with that twisted smile, nobody came to save me. I had to save myself, or I had to die. You are sitting there, comfortable, scrolling, wasting your life on things that do not matter. You complain that life is unfair. You complain that the quest is too hard. You complain that you're tired. It should be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would be a monarch. If it wasn't hard, the power would mean nothing. You want the strength? You want to stand above the rest? You want to command the shadows? Then you have to kill the weak version of yourself. You have to let that version die in the dungeon. Stop protecting your weakness. Stop coddling your laziness. You were holding on to your E-rank status like it's a security blanket. Let it go. Let's talk about the system. When I woke up in that hospital bed, I saw a screen. It gave me a list. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 10 kilometers. Every single day. It didn't ask me if I felt like doing it. It didn't ask me if my legs were sore. It didn't care if I was depressed, tired, or busy. It said, complete the quest or face the penalty. That is the secret you are looking for. There is no magic potion. There is no awakening that happens by accident. It is the ruthless, boring, repetitive grind of the daily quest. Most of you fail because you think you can negotiate with the system. You think you can skip a day. You think you can do 50 push-ups and call it good enough. The system does not care about your excuses. The world does not care about your potential. It only rewards results. You ask, why is it so heavy? Why does it hurt? Because you are leveling up. Growth is painful. Reawakening is violent. When you tear a muscle, it grows back stronger. When you break a bone, it heals harder. If you are not in pain, you are not growing. You are stagnating. You need to treat your life like a quest log. Your alarm clock is the start of the mission. Your workout is the instant dungeon. Your work is the boss fight. And if you fail, if you quit, then you get transported to the penalty zone. And let me tell you, you are already living in the penalty zone. Look around you. The mediocrity, the regret, the envy you feel when you see others succeeding. That is the penalty zone. You are running from giant centipedes of your own doubt every single day because you refuse to do the work. People ask me, isn't it lonely at the top? Yes, it is. But I would rather be lonely and strong than popular and weak. You are too concerned with the party. You are looking for teammates who will slow you down. You are looking for validation from people who haven't even awakened their own potential. Level up alone. Shut the door. Turn off the noise. Lock in. When you are grinding, when you are in the zone, you don't need a cheerleader. You need focus. You need to look at your goals with the intent to destroy. That project you have to finish? Slay it. That weight you have to lift? That doubt in your mind? Slaughter it. Stop waiting for help. This is your solo dungeon. And the beautiful thing about being a solo player is that you keep all the glory. You keep all the rewards. Every drop of sweat you invest comes back to you. They will call you obsessed. They will call you cold. They will say you've changed. Good. You are supposed to change. You are supposed to evolve. When I leveled up, my appearance changed. My height changed. My aura changed. People didn't recognize me. That is the goal. Work so hard that when people see you in 6 months, they have to check your ID because they don't believe it's you. Become unrecognizable. The dungeon break is coming. Life is going to break open, and monsters are going to pour out. Financial ruin, heartbreak, failure, sickness. The gates will open. Who will you be when the boss walks out? Will you be the civilian screaming for help? Or will you be the hunter, standing tall, dagger in hand, ready to fight? You have a power inside you that is sleeping. A shadow army waiting for a commander. But soldiers do not follow a weak leader. Your potential will not obey you until you command it. You have to scream at your own soul. Arise. Arise from your sleep. Arise from your comfort. Arise from your excuses. You think I got here by luck? I died. I died 100 times in those dungeons. I fought when my arm was broken. I fought when I was out of mana. I fought when the system told me it was impossible. Impossible is just another quest. The difference between a monarch and a statue is the will to move. You are a statue right now. You are frozen in fear. You are stone. The world is cruel? Good. The odds are against you? Perfect. It hurts? Excellent. Use that pain. Store it in your inventory. That pain is your currency. Buy your strength with it. I want you to look in the mirror today and see the truth. Stats. Strength, low. Agility, low. Intelligence, low. Admit it. And then, start the grind. 1 rep, 1 page, 1 step. Level up. Do not stop until you stand at the peak. Do not stop until the world trembles when you walk into the room. Do not stop until you can look at the abyss, and the abyss looks away first. The gate is open. The timer is ticking. Your daily quest has begun. What are you going to do? Cower or conquer? There is a king inside of you, but he's sleeping in the darkness of your laziness. Waking him up will be the hardest thing you ever do. It will cost you everything. It will cost you your comfort, your free time, your old friends, your old self. But the view from the throne, it is worth it. So I command you, not as a hunter, not as a friend, but as the one who knows what you are truly capable of. Wake up, stand up, arise.